For either one of you, it just kind of seems like this is maybe a script we've seen a few times now. You guys play really hard, 3.5 quarters with a top tier opponent, and then just kind of run out of gas at the end. Is that what you guys think is happening on the floor, or is it something else you think that's kind of contributing to some of these losses looking the same against the top 10 teams?
Yeah, I think just the main factors are we're not making our shots that we normally make, and then just making silly mistakes on the defensive side.
The three-pointer maybe isn't necessarily the biggest part of the team's game. It's more a lot of the inside game. But, you made a ton against ASU, just 2 tonight. Was it just, again, that you just didn't feel like the ball wanted to go in for you? Or, especially, I guess, for Tara Bell. Obviously, you don't shoot a lot of threes. But did it just feel like the ball didn't want to go in?
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I was 0-4, so I definitely didn't see the ball go in as much as I hoped, like it did in ASU. So that just brought up some frustration. But, yeah, the ball just wasn't going in for me, I guess.
Bella, in the first half, they were really taking away kind of your spin to the right hand, overplaying it, just kind of eliminating that. Second half, we saw you kind of try out or use some different moves, try and get some open looks. What was kind of the message from Coach at halftime to kind of get you, what did you kind of realize about what they were doing to take away that move? Because obviously it's one of your best moves.
Yeah, just not to be afraid of the post and be physical and knowing I could get my shot off.
Let's see. So OSU was able to spread the ball around quite well. What are the challenges of facing a team that has a lot of shooters like you faced the last few weeks and tonight?
I think it just makes it hard for our scout and how we're going to defend them, and if we're switching, if we're not switching, if we're switching with the bigs or not. So it just gets a little more confusing, and that just goes back to not communicating like we need to on the court with each other.
And Bella, as one of the senior players on the floor, what role do you see yourself having in the communication side of things?
Yeah, just trying to talk, and the more everybody talks, the better. So just keep talking and reminding everybody to talk on defense and stuff.
Is that something? Why do you think folks aren't talking? If they aren't talking, is it just not confidence, or what's leading to that lack of communication?
Sorry, well.
Oh, do you feel like you're talking enough on the floor, and if not, what's leading to that lack of communication?
Just I feel like we just lose a little focus, whether things are going good for us or bad. I feel like we just lose kind of focus just a little bit, but yeah, just gotta stay focused and locked in, no matter if things are going your way or not your way.
And what's the mental toll that this kind of stretch has taken, and how are you able to deal with that and kind of stay focused, and what have kind of been the challenges of the mental side of handling a stretch like this?
Just the frustration part of things, like when the shots aren't going in. But then it just leads into, okay, if the shots aren't going in, how can I help the team? How can I play better defense? What can I do to help the team, like rebounding or looking ahead? So I think just having a more positive mindset than focusing on the bad things that are happening.
Because of the start you guys had to this year, you have a chance to still, do something this season. And Coach Ether just talked about how you're still playing for something. Do you guys feel that way? And what does it take to kind of keep that in your head that you still have something to play for this year?
The season's not over. We still have so much to play for. So I think just having that mindset going forward will help us with practice tomorrow and then leading into the Oregon game.